Okay, now recording started.
Okay.
Yeah, we can start. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Right, let me share my screen. Can you see my screen, everyone?
Yes, Jenny.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yes, visible.
Right, thank you for joining this training session today. My name is Jenny Huang from Vancouver, and we will go through how to operate the Xcal mobile, including how to create the scenario, which is script, or run the call, and some additional features. This is our agenda for today's session. We'll overview and go through the basic features such as monitoring RF parameters and autocall, after tasks, how to manage the log files, and we can use the map. And there are replay features, network locking feature, and we will see how to update our Xcal mobile version update and how to see the quick guide. And we'll have a Q&A session. Right, let's begin. Okay, to briefly explain what the Xcal mobile is, it is
sorry, Jenny. Sorry to interrupt. That we have only this slide scenarios or mobile also we can show over there with Visor
sorry?
Connect or some. We have only this slide session over there, or mobile we can actually mobile deploy on the field we can show.
So I'm going to show you the slides first, and I will see the actual mobile.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay, so Xcal Mobile is a handheld-based standalone application running on the smartphone, which enable all the testing across all WCDMA or LTE 5G technologies, including 5G SA standalone. And it is based on Android OS, and it supports extensive application testing and delivers real-time network measurement and visualization. Also, it's provided for both indoor and outdoor measurement, while it's also available for field drive testing when it's installed inside of a moving vehicle. And all features can be controlled by using normal handset keys in mobile itself. So once you install, can you see my mouse cursor?
We can see.
Okay, so once you install the application, you will see this app in your mobile device. And when you start the application, you will see this screen to go inside to the main screen. And this is first screen you will see, which is idle mode. But we have another main screen option, different GUI, which is this one. And you can change in Xcal Mobile. It includes the map as well, right? So firstly, well, this is what I usually do when it is connected to the network. You will see this mark, and it means the diagnostic port is open and Xcal Mobile is working properly. So if you find this in red color, it means there's something wrong, but usually it will just go smoothly. So here, there are two menus. Here, left side menu, and here is right side menu. Firstly, go to this right side menu, and there are RF view. If you click this, you will see the list by each technology, 5G, LTE, 3G, and each one has its own data in summary, like 5G summary, or 5G carrier aggregation, LTE summary, or even Android RF information, which is provided Android API. And then if you find that this is all normal, as you think, then we need to create Oracle script. I believe Joseph, my colleague, already shared the document how to create ping autocall and HTTP autocall, but I will go through as well later. So this is very basic common configuration of all types of autocall, including voice, FTP, YouTube, HTTP, and ping. So you need to input all this information of every call, briefly explaining the call name here and call time. The call time is like a timer. So there are a few timers like idle, setup, traffic setup, and traffic times. This traffic setup is only used for this type of call. So I will explain later. So idle means just a standby time. If you put, for example, 5, then for 5 seconds, it is in idle mode. So the Xcal mobile does nothing for 5 seconds for the configured time. And in setup time, it is to connect to the network, but usually the mobile phone is already connected to the network, so it doesn't mean much. But if you wanted to turn on airplane mode before you start the call, then setup should be set up enough for airplane mode on and off time, like 30 seconds or 50 seconds. And then traffic setup time, as I explained, this traffic setup time is used for the specific call, like for FTP, it is FTP login time, YouTube to connect the URL, and iPerf, ADB script, and HTTP. And the traffic time is once it is connected, for example, FTP, once it is connected to FTP server correctly, then traffic will start to download or upload. Then you can set up how many seconds the call should last, or how until this configured time the traffic should be completed. For example, if you put 100 seconds, the FTP download should be completed in 100 seconds. And you will figure out more in detail when you actually operate this application by hand. And the total time is, including all these process, you wanted to extend the call time of each call. So for example, if I bring up the FTP again, FTP download is finished like in 30 seconds, while you put traffic time for 100 seconds, because the size of file was too small to download, like 10 kilobytes, and it ends like 10 seconds. But you wanted to last the call for 100 seconds, then you can put in total time 100 seconds. Then after traffic is over, it will still last for the configured time. And then call count is how many times this autocall will run. If you put 5, then this one scenario will run 5 times automatically, right? And then after call, the log file will be created in the mobile phone. And you can manage the log file in the UI as well. So go to right side menu, and there's a log file manager. Then all the log file will list up on this screen. And you can upload the log file after setting the FTP server. And then you can also choose auto upload with this button in Log File Manager, or you can delete it, yeah, whatever you want. And also you can see the map feature. So again, the right side menu, and there's map. You can see where you are with the mobile devices, and you can change the parameter legend, like throughput or 5G KPIs, 4G KPIs. And then you will see the parameters color like this. You can use the satellite mode, or you can set up to display all the call events on the map, success, setup fail, timeout, etc. Okay, before we move to enhance the features, let me show you the actual device. Right? Can you see?
Yes, we can see.
Okay, so let me terminate the application and show you from the start. So this is the application of Xcal Mobile. You click it, and it launches the process of connecting diagnostic monitoring mode.
DM connected.
Okay, after all process,
GPS locked.
this is the main screen. So you can see the version of the Xcal Mobile here. And then the DM is connected here, and GPS, and the basic RF information here. If you tap this, then you go to the summary of each tag. If the network is changed to another network like 4G, then according to the network, it will be changed like RFCN. So let's go to RF measurement, right tab, and there's RF view, and all the list here by technology. Let's see the Android RF first. Then the information provided Android will appear like this. And GPS information here. Okay. And the 5G and our summary. You can monitor all 5G related KPIs, the main KPIs, RB number, throughput, blur, the DCI format, and the common information as well. If you slide from right side to left side, you can move easily to another one like this. Monitor the data in graph as well. 5 general beam. and I interact with LT carrier aggregation view. Watch information. Dynamic spectrum sharing. And same as LTE, summary, calibration view, custom graph. You can always change it, what KPI should be on the graphs. For example, like this. Then the KPIs has been changed to appear. Cell measurements to see as cell event table, RTP information when you're doing MOS. That's pretty much of RF KPIs to monitor. There's a signaling message. And if you click each one, then you can see the detailed information of each signaling message. Again, is here at the end, signaling message. Yep. You can pause, go up, and find what you want. Click and see the details. You can change each message's color if you want to see. For example, if you want to see like PCCH only, like really in red color, then you can change it like this. Then PCCH will come up with red color. You can filter the message to show up in the signaling message. For example, if you just want to see NAS, then you can unselect all and select only NAS, and then save. Then only the NAS message will show up. So you can easily analyze on mobile phone directly. Right. Let's move to the protocol scripts. There are two ways to the scenario editor. You can just click here, the autocore type name, and choose any autocall you want. For example, let me choose the ping. Then you will see this page of autocall script. Then there is a plus button. Click it. And this scenario editor will appear. Or there's a left menu side, left side menu. Click it. And there's autocall menu. And there are autocall type as well. And you choose one. And the same scenario will come up. If you want to create a new one, there's a new button. This. So let's create the scenario. Rakuten training test. And put the call time, idle time, which doesn't do anything. 5 seconds. Setup time, you can put like 3 or 5 seconds. It's already connected, so setup usually means nothing without airplane mode. traffic. Let's say I want to complete the ping call in 30 seconds. And total time, I want to last with this ping call for 1 minute. Then let's put 60 seconds. Then call count, how many times you want to repeat this ping call. Let's say 60 call count. Then this scenario will be repeated for 6 times. Destination, Google.
So, sorry, Jenny, sorry to interrupt. This scenario will be count 6 time or 60? You have mentioned 60, no?
This is call count. So 60 seconds, let's just say 2 times.
Yeah.
So for 60 seconds, the ping call will run and it will repeat for 2 times. So total 120 seconds. If you put this like 5 times, it'll be 300 seconds. So this 1 minute call will be repeated 5 times. Does it make sense?
Yes. Earlier
Okay.
you have put 60, so there was a confusion. 6 time or 60 time?
60 is a seconds, the total time.
Yeah,
So
that's we got that call count also you have mentioned 60.
if I put 60, then it means 1 hour call, right? 60 minutes, 60.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we can continue.
Okay. To prevent any confusion, now we just put 2 times, okay? And then call, and this is not call count, it's dedicated to ping scenario from this destination count, like 5 packets I want to send each. And these are default. I'm going to change this 1 second only.
Just I was also having confusion. This interval, what is this interval time? What you have changed that it is between two ping that interval time or what?
Yeah, this is between ping, the request, the message, the interval time. So since I put 5 count of packet and 1000 milliseconds interval, so every 1 second, the packet will be sent to this destination. Does it make sense?
Yes.
Right? Save. Then this scenario has been saved. Then go cancel. The ping scenario will appear like this. And I will choose the scenario I just created. And you will see the summary of the scenario. Then go start. So idle for 5 seconds. Then traffic starts. And it ends for 4 seconds, right? But because I put 60 seconds for this call, it will remain in idle until 60 seconds. So after 60 seconds over, the next call will start. And this will repeat 2 times because the call count was 2. Six. So after total time is over, then the second call will start from idle. It is doing nothing for idle, and it goes to traffic and ends for 4 seconds. And call ended, but it remains in idle another remaining time until 60 seconds is over. can check ETSI information here, the round trip time, the loss rate, the RTT information, current minimum max average RTT, as well as packet loss percentage. And you can see call statistic here, how many calls should be running, the current call, and how many call was succeeded or failed. And after call, the result history will come up like this. We have call, pin call, and date, and summary of each call, success rate, and the log file name. If you click this, you can see more in details how many calls were included in this call. So 2 calls were completed, RTT information of each call, and packet loss. And then there's a CSV file. You can download it here. And then after call, you can manage this log file, as I mentioned in the slide. Go to right side menu again. There's log file manager. And you can see the call you just ran here. And you can upload this log file. Upload, but you need to set up the log FTP server first. Here in the setting, you can put the FTP information, address, ID, password, path, and then click it again, and then upload. Then the DRM file will upload to the configured server. This is the manual way. Or click here. If you put it on, scroll up, there's auto upload button. If you turn on this button, then after each call, the auto call, including the auto call count, the log file will be automatically uploaded to the configured FTP server, right? And then
Jen, just sorry to interrupt. Just one thing. Can you go there? That last setting where you have shown the automatic. There is one email auto notification. The setting where you have shown FTP server auto. No, not this one. Yeah, this one. Yeah, this email notification. This notification, last one, last option. This notification for file upload or any like KPIs also. If my ping fail, we can set any auto mechanism is there, or it is only for file uploaded.
it's just for file uploaded notification, if it's uploaded or not.
If I'm running auto just for multiple session, okay, like I'm having multiple call pings or throughput. If any scenario fails, so it will generate notification. It is possible.
No,
Yes,
that's not the one. It's not the
okay,
event notification,
okay,
but it's
okay,
just only
okay,
for uploading.
okay,
Sorry.
okay, okay, nice. Thank you.
Right, as I mentioned, you can use the map feature as well. And this is our office actually. Okay.
Jenny, we have can we have some more this examples of this auto session auto calls like YouTube or Owner calls? Just Teams for Teams. This.
Sure.
Yeah, thank you.
So what type of auto call do you need mostly?
Just to have YouTube ones and Owner ones. These two you can explain further.
I'm sorry?
YouTube is there
YouTube.
once,
Okay.
and then Owner call also.
YouTube and the last part, sorry.
Third one, Owner call. Volti.
Volti, okay.
Yeah.
on YouTube. All right, YouTube session. Click scenario list. And the basic setting is common. So let me put YouTube. Rakuten and idle time. Setup time. Traffic setup time. You didn't see this traffic setup time in ping because it is for some specific calls, as I mentioned. So T setup traffic setup time in YouTube is to connect the YouTube server, the URL. Let's say like 30 seconds. The traffic second will be adjusted according to the YouTube link. It will automatically change it. I will show you later. Let's say 100 seconds. So this time I'm not going to select the total time. Then call count, just one time, no repeat. Play mode. Okay. But this YouTube call, the video is not played in YouTube itself because YouTube blocked it and it doesn't give any KPI. So we use the Xcal web view. It's called Xcal web view, and YouTube video will be played in Xcal web view. So it is important you install this web view, and you can easily check if it is installed in your device or not in installation check button here. And also you need to get the permission with the Xcal app web view. You can check it, the permission get, and you can see permission already got if you allowed all the permission when you install the Xcal web view, right?
So this Xcal web view will be available on your portal?
It is automatically ask you to install when you install the Xcal mobile at first.
Okay, let me check.
Okay, let me see.
I think we don't Xcal web view.
So when you
Having
go,
Xcal mobile. Anyone drive test team can confirm they have the Xcal web view in their mobile, because I am not seeing in my mobile.
yeah, web view icon will be not appearing on the screen, but yeah, you can go to setting and app, find it. Can you find it? Then app permission.
No, in my mobile it is not showing.
It is available, Ahmed.
It is
In my
available in
device.
your mobile? Okay.
Yeah.
In my it is not there. Okay, it is then. Okay. Another can also
So,
check.
Jenny, we have to give a permission to this.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
You can easily check in here if it is installed and if it is permitted. The permission is already got or not here. Sorry, I can't hear you very well, but I think it is because of TeamViewer.
No, you can carry please, you can carry with your further training. Yes, I think. Okay.
It's weird. Right. Can I carry on?
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Right. You choose YouTube again. And there's a play mode. Select the play mode. And you will choose web view. Okay. And search here. And the random video out, or you can just enter something. This is most popular, and if you can search the specific video uploaded in the YouTube. Let's say select the video, then it will automatically filled up. And the traffic time, I put 100, but it is adjusted according to this video. And then save. Then go back to main screen, then start. Then you will see the web view player started. And you can move this screen like this. You may see the loaded rate, buffer rate, service access time, the production start today, those are YouTube KPIs, the video quality as well.
Jenny, is there any setting by which we can set the resolution? Like customer will ask, we need 720p or 1080p.
Yes.
That's
Yeah. Show you.
yeah, please.
Yep. Here, you can choose the media, select. Like this.
Media selection option, where you have taken this one? Below is there? Resolution, you have selected this one.
Yeah. The resolution, the quality is changing this one.
Play mode, we have to do fixed. In that case, we have to do fixed play mode or what? Because earlier that it was AQR.
It was web view before.
Okay. Yeah.
And now I change it to fixed quality of the resolution. If you choose this
Like
automatic, the resolution will change automatically.
Okay. So after selecting the video, we have to again go back to fixed mode and we have to put resolution over there. Am I right?
I'm sorry.
Initially, step one, you have selected the display mode as a web view. You have selected the one picture, this title. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Then step two, you made it a fixed. Then again, this mode as a fixed. Then step three, you have selected the resolution. May I write or something? My understanding is wrong.
That's right, but you can
Yeah.
also change it. You can select the video first, and you can change the quality.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, after you choose the video, then you can change the quality here. This. And it will give you the option according to the video itself. If it doesn't give you other choices than this one, it won't show you. Only these options are possible to be fixed. It depends on the video. You can understand this. Right? Any other question on YouTube?
No, it's okay. Now we can, after save, we can play that. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Then can we move to the VoLTE?
Yeah, please.
So the same way, I usually use this way more than this menu, but it's up to you. So click this article type, then choose the VoLTE NR. Then there's a scenario list. To create a new scenario, I choose plus button. And again, the same common basic thing, call name and the timers. Okay, that could idle time. This time I wanna get the airplane mode on off for 40. So I put set a time or longer. Traffic time, say 30 seconds. I want to choose total time this time. Then call count, 1 repeat. Do you use emos? Do you use MOS or not?
Yeah, that I supposed to. We have to capture most value also.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, currently I didn't bring my another emos, but I will just show you how to make it, okay?
Yeah, please.
Okay. Let's see. So for MOS test, okay, I will explain MOS a bit later after this, okay?
Yeah, please.
So origination, I just, it means it dial up to another terminated call. So it starts dial from here. And if you choose termination, this device will receive the call from another device. In this case, I will choose origination. And then say, sorry. Put the number here. This. And then currently most setting is off, and I will start this like this, and then we show you later again with the most setting.
So, Jenny, what is this alternation? This setting should be kept always off or
Which
before
one?
call type? Before only below call type. Call type. Go up. That below call type. Yeah, here. This one.
This one?
No. Below that call type. That alternation.
Oh,
Something.
alternation means it gives you alternation. I mean, origination and termination.
Okay. So if we have to swap that call, one call for origination, one call for termination, you meant to
That's
say.
right. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
right? Let's say FortiLock has been saved. And let's start the call. And for Vorti, we need to get the encryption key to acquire SIP message, right? So I usually use ESP for logging, this one. So the device go to airplane mode on and off to acquire the encryption key to acquire SIP message. You know what I mean?
Sorry, can you explain this once again? This is you have taken to get the SIP. It will be you always go on flight mode and
Okay, it'll be easier to show you. Yeah.
yeah, please, yeah, please.
Okay, in this case, you can see SIP message here, right?
Yes, yes, we
Yeah,
can see.
sometimes this SIP message is not recognized from the device because it is encrypted.
Yeah.
But if you go to airplane mode on and off, you can get the encryption key to decrypt this SIP message.
So this on and off mode means flight mode or just
That's
it
right,
will
flight
be
mode, airplane
so
mode, flight
so
mode.
it will that we have to set any time over there in between call, otherwise
No.
call can impact. Okay,
So there is an option called ESP for logging here.
okay,
So you can, if you save this like that, but the team viewer might be, so you can see the airplane mode here, right? And you can back again. You can set up this ESP info logging at the beginning or before VoLTE. If you set up at the beginning, then as soon as you save this option, the device go to airplane mode on and off the flight mode. If you
I got it.
select before VoLTE SMS, then we go to airplane mode just right before VoLTE every call.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Okay. Right, let me show you again. So after idle mode, idle time is start call because I choose origination and it gets SIP mode from the termination device, which has this dial number. Then after trap, I set up 30 seconds. If we call last for 30 seconds properly, then it will show you success result. And then call ends. As you see, you can find the detail call result here as well. Now let me show you the most. So here, I recommend to use M2M, which is using Bluetooth to connect the two paired devices, because EMOS usually requires two paired devices, right? So in
Yes.
both devices, you choose MPM, mobile to mobile origination, and the other device set up mobile to mobile termination. So, and here, as we talked about it, we can choose this alternation, so you can change its M2M mode, origination, termination. And here, there's a Bluetooth status, and put it on. Bluetooth on, allow. And then this is the Bluetooth information. The termination device will find this Bluetooth connect. Let me connect to this. Yep, it's connected. All right. My colleague Joseph just gave me the most devices. So let me show you. So this is origination, and I will set up this as termination. Okay. Call name. Call count. I will put termination. And then here, Bluetooth.
This board device should be
5070.
connected. This board, Jenny, sorry to interrupt. This board device should be connected with each other via Bluetooth. You mean to say?
Sorry, could you say again, please?
This board device for mobile origination and termination, they have connected via Bluetooth also. That Bluetooth status you are showing, no? Option connected.
You mean they are connected each one, or?
Yeah, issue. This Bluetooth status you are showing it is connected. So you
Yeah.
have connected with any other specific Bluetooth device, or it is connected
No,
with each other?
It's just mobile device Bluetooth.
Okay.
So they are connected each other.
Okay.
Yep. So let me show you again. So here I will allow Bluetooth in originate device. Pressing on, they will automatically up like this. Then allow. Okay. And then here, Bluetooth status on. And scan for devices. Then it was 5070. This one. Choose this one. Then it is connected each other like this. And the dial number will be set up automatically as well once the Bluetooth is connected. And then to set up the MOS, you go here and turn on MOS setting. Check the MOS Polka application is installed. If it's not, it will require you to install it. It's just like Xcal view. And check the permission as well. And permission already got. it doesn't have a permission, then you need to allow. And then check permission received. And then there are measurement type here. There's a simplex mode or time sync half duplex mode. It means if you choose this recording simplex mode, it will just record the most play file. And if you choose this play mode, then it will just play, not record. And if you choose this time sync half duplex mode, then it will change its mode, once recording mode and then play mode, recording mode, and play mode continuously. I usually use this time sync half duplex. Find this one.
So choosing this file is any different in the MOS result, or it will be similar?
Yeah, if you choose only play mode, then this device will not calculate the MOS.
Okay.
So only the other recording mode device will calculate the MOS.
Okay.
So if you want to get MOS result in both the devices, I recommend you to choose time sync half duplex.
In both the mobile.
Yep. So both can play and record together. Does it make sense?
Yes, yes, thanks.
Okay. And then this one is you choose the wave file to play and record, but usually for VoLTE, you choose super wideband. I would choose British English super wideband. This is just the language, American English, British English, like female version, male version, like that. So I would choose this one, super wideband. Make sure those wave files are same, both origination and termination devices, because they calculate the MOS score based on these wave files, wave formats. If you know what I mean?
Yeah, you mean both the devices have same this version of files.
Yeah, with the reference file. Oh, I'm sorry, it's my mistake, but I chose voice here. Sorry, it should be VoLTE and R. I'm sorry, I chose voice. So let me quickly create the VoLTE. Right, and then save and save. And as I said, right, then devices are ready. I'm gonna start the call. This scenario. Start. It dials calls. And it automatically receive the call. in the autocall and call starts. And the MOS is quite low here. So this one is playing, and then this one is playing. I just put 30 seconds for traffic, but if you wanna make it longer, you can put like maximum 99. Then it will continuously measure the MOS.
Like Jenny, like other Polka system, it will be calculate MOS one sample per call, or how it will be? Any just for knowledge purpose?
One sample per one call, you mean? You mean the wave file?
Yeah, MOS, like you have calculated one sample of MOS. Okay. So it will be calculate means per call or how?
Oh, so it's up to the traffic time you configured. If you put just 10 seconds, there's only time like 1 or 2 MOS can be calculated, because considering the play time, it's about
in
6 seconds. So if you put just 10 seconds, only 1 MOS will be calculated.
6 seconds it is we can configure anywhere, or it is any
This is fixed file.
it is fixed
Yeah, it is
files.
fixed.
So per 6 seconds we can have one sample of MOS, you mean to say?
6 to like 7, 8 seconds.
10 we can consider, in between 6 to 10. If I have the 30 minutes of call, so we can consider 3 to 4 MOS samples over there. Am I right, or something my understanding is wrong?
If you can change the wave file, you mean? I'm
That
so
web
sorry.
file is the same.
I can hear you
Traffic time.
well.
I'm saying traffic time. My traffic time I put 30 seconds. Okay. So in that 30 seconds, how many samples I will get for MOS?
3 result, I guess, like this. So this is 60 seconds at the moment, and you get
Yeah.
4 each. So
4
8
each, yeah.
MOS calculation was made here. Right?
Yeah.
So in one call, up to the traffic times you configured, the MOS value will show up like this. Until
Right.
90,999 seconds, it will keep calculate by playing and record.
Yes.
Yeah. Right, this is MOS calls. Okay, any other question on MOS?
Yeah, thank you. Tim, any other question, or we can move to our next session? That auto scenario, anyone
There is a question.
have?
There is a question in the chat window from Hadi. Just
The what is a Bluetooth purpose for voltage? It should be near by between A and B party. So if we have Bluetooth connection, it is possible to connect with PCTEL scanner by Bluetooth. MOS setting.
PCTEL. Firstly, you need to have the license of PCTEL in mobile license. You can check
PCTEL,
here.
okay.
In right menu, there's about. And it will show you your license information. This device doesn't have PCTEL scanner option. Do you have?
Yeah. Just one minute. Okay. Nowadays, because this is also in our list, how to do scanner drive. So
Um,
I also don't have to visiting.
okay.
By the way, this is Joseph. In the meanwhile, let me quickly answer the questions from the chat. First of all, the Bluetooth purpose for VoLTE, I mean, it's for most measurements. So how can I say? It is important to start auto call together between origination device and termination device, and especially most calculation. So we use Bluetooth to start auto call at the same time. And also, I think Jenny is supposed to explain, but simply to say, yes, we can connect Xcal by Bluetooth. But as Jenny mentioned, we need a Bluetooth, Xcal license option in Xcal. Then it will be available to connect, and we can provide a specific guide for it. But simply, it's not so difficult. Like we just search for Xcal scanner and connect, and then, as you may know, we just configure some frequency and values. So answer is yes. And number 2 question, most setting, is it possible to select with or without EVS codec? Answer is no, as far as I know. We just relies on the network configuration. So if network supports EVS, then yeah, we can just get the samples through EVS codec. But if not, then maybe just wideband and so on.
Okay, this Joseph, you mean to say now in suppose in our network, if ES codec is there, okay, we are supporting EVS codec. So you have that option in your that codec list, reference codec list, EVS option is there, because I have seen only superband option till superband option is there.
It's about Opticom algorithms, and Opticom provides only two algorithms. One is narrowband, one is super wideband. And
Yeah.
super wideband is using 48 kilobps, those kind of bandwidths, and it definitely covers EVS codec.
Okay, so same file what
So-
Jenny has
Exactly.
told, so it will be work for EVS also if network is
Yes.
supported over there. Okay,
Yes, I
okay,
confirm.
thank you.
Cheers.
Right.
Yeah, thank you. Tim, any other question related to this auto call? So we can move another section that map and other things if it is fixed. Anyone, any question? Okay. Just I'm having just one question, not related to this one. Can you click on HTTP? I want to know what is the difference between multi-call, multi-rep, and multi-session. Just explanation. How, in which scenario we can configure what?
Okay. So multi-call is just a combination of the existing scenarios. So you remember I created some Rakuten scenarios, right?
Yes.
So it is just combination. You select the scenarios you already created. Like for example, the ping test, the voltage test, and it will consecutively running one by one after ping test, and then voltage Rakuten test will be processed. Did you get it?
Yeah, this I
Yeah.
Then next one.
Okay. And then merge wrap is simply, sorry?
Nothing.
Okay. So this is combination of voice test as well as the data test at the same time. So one voice or voltage test and one data test such as FTP, HTTP, etc. at the same time.
So we can say multi-call is for your series number of call, one by one. Okay.
Yeah, that's
and
right.
This multi-rep is your parallel call
Right,
at the same
parallel,
time.
yeah. Yeah, but voice
thank you.
call and data call.
Different.
And multi-session is one voice or body call and up to 4 data test para calls or 5 data calls.
One voice call, 5 data call.
One voice call
Yeah.
and 4 data calls.
Okay, 4 data call.
Yeah.
If you want to add any ping test or any other test, then
At the same time, yeah.
yeah, same thing.
You can put it, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but voice call is only one assigned. So only
Okay.
one voice call is allowed in multi-session or multi-rep. Yeah, not 2 voice calls, yeah.
So for those also, we have to create first scenario like multi-calls.
Mhm,
We have
mhm.
created like for multi-calls, you have multiple scenario like voice call, then data call, then you have taken one by one.
That's
So
right.
multi-session also, we have to create first scenario, then we can add over here.
Yeah,
We can
the
select.
principle is all same.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Right. Okay. Any other questions?
Then we can move if no one is having any other
Okay.
question.
All right. So I'm gonna show you HTTP scenario. So same, the basic setting, and then I was informed that you are using HTTP download or upload, right? So in HTTP autocall, you choose the call type here. HTTP download or upload here. And you
We
choose
download
download.
second one and last one. Can you go to this one? Because currently we are using HTTP download Android.
Yeah.
So what is the
Yeah.
difference between these two one? What we can say?
Sometimes HTTP download does not work with a specific URL.
Okay.
Yeah, so we use the different Android library for working with this URL. So that's why we choose this one. This is another way to download HTTP. Was it answer? Does it make sense?
Yeah. I got
Okay.
it. Thank you.
Right. So you put idle time and total time as well as call count, the basic scenario. And then choose call type and put the URL you want. And then the other one is already defaulted. So you don't have to change unless you want to change it. Then save. If you start for 600, this link will be downloaded. While you're downloading, you can see the throughput, current, max, minimum, and average, and total bytes you have received in this device. So just a simple, since it lasts for 600, we will stop the call. And the result history, HTTP. Because it is ended by me, so the result is ended by user. And while you're running the call, you can also check the RF situation, RF environment. This call is still running. You can monitor the RF view. And if you want to replay this log file again, you want to see the RF environment and monitor the values, then you can replay this log file again in the mobile device. So here there is replay button, the left side menu, replay. There's add button. Choose the one you want to replay. And then touch the replay button. Then currently this one is in green, this icon, which shows this is real-time diagnostic monitoring. But if you press this touch to replay, it becomes red, which is disconnected to current diagnostic monitoring, but replace the previous one you have tested before. It is useful to monitor the previous environment. And exit. And there's one more thing I'd like to share. Here in the left side button, there's a control menu. And if you scroll down, there's a network lock feature. So it means it holds the network in specific network like 3G, 4G, or 5G. So you go to set here, network lock, and choose R80 lock if you want to change the technology. Let's say currently it's 5G network, and I will choose 3G here. And then OK. Then here, apply button. The internet connection has lost, but it will come back. Please wait for me. Okay, I can see the network has changed, but because okay, so you can see it is changing to H+, HSUPA, WCDMA network. So you can hold this network for the test if you need it.
Yeah, Jenny, any same kind of setting, what network you have selected, okay. But suppose multiple PCIs are coming over there, and I have to be logged in one single PCI or cell ID. So it is
Unfortunately,
there
PCI log is not supported. Only RAT, the network log or a band log.
only RTP, so cell PCI we cannot, right now we don't have in the
Yeah,
this version
cell
you
log,
want to say.
cell log is
Or-
not. Yeah,
Or
sorry.
any force handover we have that from cell A to cell B, if I want to force handover to any specific frequency or cell during the call.
It depends on the device, which support the PCI range or not. But for this device, it doesn't support the moment. I have not verified the network log here, but I can check and come back to you. Your target
Yes.
device is Xiaomi 11T Pro, right?
Yeah, Xiaomi 11T.
Is that right?
Yeah.
11T Pro, right?
Yes.
Okay, I can check it and come back to you by email if the
Yes.
PCI log is available. right?
Please, yes, please. You can
Okay.
continue.
Right. So the other thing is band lock. Can choose certain bands to hold. Like for example, like 3 or 1. But at the moment it's WCDMA, so it won't work. Anyway, it's just the same way a radio lock or a band lock. We choose and apply, and that's it. And then we go to flight mode and then come back. Not flight mode, but it will detach the network and attach to the configured network. And you can test by yourself and come back to me if there's anything not working. And okay, let me show you. So we went through the replay network locking and then the version update. So if you have any problem or any bug found, you can report to us. Then we will fix it and release the version. Then you will find the version in this website, this URL. Then it will show up like this. You can just access to from your mobile, like Chrome, Internet, Google, or other web browser. You just type this address, this page will up, and download from there and install. Then the Xcal will be patched automatically. And there's a quick guide. I wonder if you remember when we checked the license information, right side, and there's about, and it will appear like this, and click the user guide. The user guide can be downloaded, or you can just check in the web of the mobile device. You can contact us if you have any problem with this email. I assume you know already the support email. Right? Okay, that's what I prepared for this training session.
Okay, thank you, Jenny. Jenny, one more thing. Can you go to map? We are
Okay.
about to show the map, but meantime, it is in a device. In it is.
Yep.
Yeah. So suppose I have to import any vector, 3 vector, you mean to say a specific vector over here, which I have to drive. It is possible?
Sorry, I'm sorry. Can you say again, please?
Like in our Xcal benchmarking tool, okay? We can import some specific routes over there. By that route only we have to drive, okay? It is also option, yeah. That is specific routes I have to only drive, not
The
whole the city, yeah.
The route, you mean,
Yeah,
for
yeah.
like auto? I believe not in Xcal Mobile. It's supported in Xcal Auto application only.
So here we don't have, you mean to say?
It doesn't have, I believe.
Please check this also in your query list,
No, I
because
can't find the menu here.
okay, because we have lots of free posts over there, cluster will be there. We have to optimize cluster and we have to drove the same routes.
Well, Xcal Mobile is not specific for cluster sites test, as you know. We have another option for that, Xcal Auto. So we encourage you to use Xcal Auto on Xcal Mobile for that. Yeah, we don't support it in Xcal Mobile. So it means you need to buy more.
We have already good number of samples. Okay, let's see.
Okay.
So, Tim, any question? Now we are about to finish our session. Now,
Yeah.
any question?
Okay, so I want to ask, I think it's more about the autocall. I mean, per our testing that we do on the field, one scenario that we mostly do that it seems boring, which we always want to automate, is attach and detach. I don't know if you can use
Yeah.
the autocall to set that scenario up for us.
Okay. So which autocall do you usually use?
Okay, we mostly use the desktop Xcal. There's the Xcal M.
Right,
Um,
right. It definitely
yeah.
has a, yeah.
So this training
Okay.
is for the mobile, Xcal mobile. So
Right.
if we can use it on the Xcal mobile, then instead of using it on the Xcal M, then we use it on the Xcal mobile. And then how do we pick the locks from the mobile onto our laptops to upload and process?
So if I understand correctly, you wonder if detach attach is available to check in Xcal mobile, or you want to set up in Xcal mobile scenario.
Yeah, we want to set like
Attach
detach, yeah,
Okay.
on
Okay.
the autocall on the Xcal mobile, and then also how to collect the logs or how to retrieve the logs from the mobile and
Okay.
upload for
Okay. So
processing.
there's extra settings here,
Yeah.
and it
Okay.
has airplane mode. You can see.
Okay. Yeah.
And this airplane mode is proceed within setup time. So put enough setup times here,
Okay.
then save. So then before it goes to traffic, we go to airplane mode. I mean, detach attach. Is that currently showing up in TeamViewer because it is connected to network, but it went to airplane mode right now. And come back. It is hard to show you. Screen is freezing because the network.
Okay. So if you have a scenario to do attach detach for maybe 100 times, how do you set that up? 100 times attach detach.
It doesn't go detach attach 100 times, but within 100 seconds it goes detach and attach again. So within 100 seconds. So if it finish it in 10 seconds, it goes to traffic right away.
Okay, so in that case, because normally the scenario is like perform attach detach 100 times.
100
Like,
times or 100
yes.
seconds, I mean, not 100
No,
times.
100 times, as in
No, Jenny,
detach,
what he
attach,
Sorry?
detach, attach. That is one time. Then you detach, attach again. That is 2 times. So do that same process for 100 times. So once the autocall is not working, then you do it manually. So it's a bit boring, but I know it can be done, automatically. That's why I wanted to find out if we can do it on there.
Yeah, it is a setup as I showed you in the scenario. There's airplane mode, right? An extra setting. If you can choose that and save that.
So Jenny, the question is, how can we do multiple attach detach? Now you show only one, okay. So if we want to increase the number of attached detached, how can we do that?
Okay.
Exactly. A
I
specific
think,
number.
yeah, I think Joseph has explained in the document enough. Should
I
there?
did not. I did not.
Oh,
I
you
did
did not.
not
Okay.
explain any. But regarding your question, my opinion is we need to make a specific scenario for that to achieve this goal. So what I just think at the moment is we just make some dummy scenario. Maybe traffic time, it will ping only one time, but we can set airplane mode and we can put call count equal 100. Then it will do airplane mode and one ping. Then again, it will go to second call, then perform attach and detach. So for like this kind of sequence for 100 times. So we can achieve that goal in that way, maybe.
Joseph, can we have one demo here for 2 or 3 calls just so team can understand?
Mm, okay. Jenny, could you go to, I need your help. Maybe could you go to ping in the mobile phone?
Yeah, actually, the team viewer is not stable anymore. Let me go again.
Okay, I see.
Or Joseph, can we create some separate script for that? Only for the attached detached test case.
It'd be better to show you and how to create it by yourself first, and then you can provide it if you want. I
Yeah.
think that's the better choice, right?
Yep, true.
Um, Sorry, my microphone was not working well, so I changed a little bit. Sorry. Since TeamViewer is unstable, I changed it to brighter. right? The Joseph mentioned the dummy call. So in here, this is what Joseph shared. This is idle 1 minute. And I just put airplane mode here. Then if you start the call, and you can see airplane mode here, right? After attach it again, traffic starts, but it lasts for configured times for 6 seconds. And after you created this dummy scenario, you go to multi-call and then combine that scenario in here. So we just edited idle 1 minute, right? And this has airplane mode included. So we put some dummy scenario like 1 minute, 5 minutes, 5 minutes, this dummy scenario including airplane mode. And we put together with the actual autocall scenario script. So it's basically a combination of all the autocall scripts in one call.
Can we reduce the idle 1 minute to maybe 30 seconds and repeat that?
Over and over again?
Yeah. So that includes an attached detached, right? So it will suffice our requirement.
Okay, let's see what you want. How many traffic times usually? Let's say just 5 seconds, okay?
Yeah.
Call count like 10 times.
Yes.
Count just 1. And then you go airplane mode. Save, right? Is that what you want? Then
No. I'm looking for the idle scenario. There is 1 minute idle which is already defined, right? One scenario which you shown. Just go back, not the ping one. Yeah, this one, correct. This is coming under idle. Sorry, ping.
yeah,
Ramesh, what they are doing? They are creating a dummy scenario so that we have to create over here.
that's
He's
right.
saying.
Yeah.
Attached detached, no autocall scenario is directly there. So we have to create in ping as a dummy scenario. And we
That's
can
right.
put over
Yeah,
here.
that's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so ping always accompany with this idle. Okay.
Right.
Okay. There is no other option. Only attached detached.
Is not there.
Yeah,
Jenny has confirmed.
actually, we don't have
Wait,
airplane mode
this is
on
all
off
about
scenario.
the, related to multi-core. For example, if your goal is just to attach 100 times without any other extra call test, then maybe there is a other way as well. For example, there is a one call type called idle.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. In that idle can be reduced to 30 seconds and repeat the idle scenario maybe 100 times. So it will do 100 times attached detached.
Yeah, but it's slightly complicated
Oh,
because
really? Okay.
if we do just attach 100 times, that's it. Then yeah, we can show it very easily. But I think Abuja asked me some scenario sets, like first time HTTP 10 minutes and then wait for 10 minutes, those kind of things. So we can achieve it by using multi-core. But if
People
we
call.
go for multi-core, then I think we need to make a dummy scenario. I can explain. It's a bit complicated to explain, but it's better we create a dummy scenario like ping. But if you do only attach that's it, then we can use the scenario called idle.
Yeah, he's asking in attached detached only, not in multi-call. Like
Okay,
suppose we
then
have to.
maybe here, yeah, maybe I think Jenny is ready to show us, I guess.
But it doesn't include any other calls, only detach and attach.
Yeah, that itself a test case actually. Attached detached.
Actually, idle time, it will enable airplane mode, and setup time, it will disable airplane mode, right? That's how it works.
So in this case, 3 seconds and setup time, 20 seconds.
I think idle time, we need to put some time measure, I guess. Maybe in this 5 seconds, I guess, because during idle time, it will enable airplane mode.
Maybe 15 seconds would be better. Hundred times.
Okay, cool.
And then in RF view, there's a signal message. Detach request.
This clear?
Attach accept. Complete.
Okay, perfect. This one is good. Yeah.
Okay.
Eben, will it solve your problem? Eben, sir?
Yes, I'm still checking. So this one does the attach, detach,
100
a
times.
specific 100
Yep.
times. Okay,
Yep.
so this will solve my problem because it is the most, cumbersome test among all the
And you can
scenarios.
define at the number of times, you can define the idle time, means how much time to take another attach or another detach. That also you can
Okay.
define in the script itself. Yeah.
Okay, so can you share this script to us?
It's Jenny already shown actually. Maybe Jenny, you can show once again. So I've been.
Sure.
Yep.
Okay.
Ele tá marejado sincronizados.
Even just you have to put this one, what is on screen. Even
Okay, so
yeah,
the
please
basic
just
setting, call name is ideal, then the call time, ideal is 15 minutes, setup is 20, call count is 100.
You cannot adjust the title and setup time like this. It's up to you. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So then
Make
This is
sure you
applying
in the
airplane
extra
mode.
setting you select the airplane mode.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
airplane mode.
Exactly.
Yep.
Okay, so once you are done, you click on
Save.
save.
Mhm.
Okay, and then you start.
Yep.
Okay, so perfect. This is exactly how we need it. Okay, so how do you collect the logs from the phone onto your laptop for processing?
So it is the log file is saved in Xcal mobile device.
Okay, log file manager.
Yeah. And the DRM file is saved here. Right.
Okay,
And you can upload to FTP server after configuring FTP information here. Or you can just put it out in the PC after connecting it through USB.
okay.
So, wire transfer mode. Then you will see the device
Okay.
detected.
So once you see it, you go into it, then the location,
Yeah. And the Xcal mobile,
Xcal mobile.
and there's logging folder. And the other files here. You can copy
Fantastic.
and paste.
Okay, so this is very clear.
Okay.
Okay. So in the one more thing about the login.
Mhm.
In the Xcal, we normally convert the DRM files to QLF.
DLF file.
Yes, we have we have another like a feature in the Xcal mobile to convert from DRM to
Yes.
DLF.
Here, there's
You can
DLF
select
logo.
DLF itself. Yeah, clear.
So
Okay.
let me show you again. The left
Okay.
side and the second one.
Yeah.
Yeah, the logo data. And at the end, you can see the logging.
Yeah.
Okay.
And both the DLF and DRM log file will be created.
Okay. So that's
Avenger, there is a multiple option. You can choose which one you want because it will create multiple files for DRM separately, then your DLF separately, if you select PCAP separately. So based on your
okay.
requirement, you can choose over there. It will just take much storage of your mobile. So based on your requirement, you only select which one you
Yeah.
want.
Okay. That is perfect. Perfectly understood. Thank you.
Right, thank you. Right, any other question?
Hi Jenny.
Hi.
Before you show us the RAT log, I saw something called cell log. What is that?
So that's what I mean. That cell log is working with different commands called env commands, which is used for Qualcomm devices, chipset before, but it sometimes works with some model and it doesn't work with some other models. That's why I said I need to verify first and get back to you.
Oh, okay. So not every UE is capable to do cell log. Is that
Exactly.
right? Okay.
Yep. Anything else?
Questions? So should we close our session if no question is there?
All right.
Just wait. Yeah. So might be no question. We can close. Thanks, Jenny. Thanks, Joseph. Thanks everyone for joining this session. This will help our team for their day-to-day work, we can say.
Okay, thanks for
Thank you.
joining the
Yeah,
session today.
Jenny, Joseph, just I'm having one doubt for regarding this team can left this not regarding this training. I want to show my screen. Just can I show that's other team
Sure,
if
sure.
want they can let me first stop this this one. Just let me stop.